Good afternoon. For 4 News Now, I'm Rob King. Welcome to today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown, where I take you through some of the top local headlines and give an inside look as to what the 4 News Now team is working on today. Starting with a look outside, it's going to be mild today. As you can see, the high in Spokane, Coeur d'Alene in the upper 60s, 70s, and upper 60s around the region. It's going to get a little more warm this afternoon, but not by much. We'll have few clouds and even less wind as we expect a clear, cool evening tonight. We could see some showers later, but that's going to be mostly in the mountain regions. Starting tomorrow, it's going to warm up a little for the rest of the week. As you can see, it'll be clear, 74, 78 on Thursday, maybe touching 80 on Friday, where we'll have those above average temperatures for this time of year. And then we could get some rain on the weekend. But overall, staying pretty nice. Can't complain with what things are looking like right now. Let's take a look at what the team's working on today. Our whole station is doing a special reporting project today, looking at the state of women and children in Spokane County. Now, a local nonprofit, the Women Helping Women Fund, released this report, the first one they've released since about 2018, which looks at some of the statistics impacting women and children in our county. So starting with Robin Nance, she's going to take an overarching look at this report, taking a look at the statistics, breaking some of those down, and the impacts that we are seeing locally from it. All the reporters today, they're taking some individual aspects of the report and breaking those into full stories for themselves. So starting with Natalie Grant, she's looking at child care. Now, child care in Spokane County, according to the report, is severely underwhelming, both in terms of affordability and availability. In some locations, it's considered a child care desert, where there just are no child care options except for maybe some child care in the home of some individuals. But now a lot of people are running into the issue of childcare taking up one of the persons in the parents' relationship, one of their full incomes. So now mothers are being faced with a choice: do I have to quit my job in order to be a full-time caretaker, which might actually be cheaper than having childcare? So these are just some of the issues that people are running into, and Natalie Grant is going to take a look at that. Peter Choi, he's looking at one of the different aspects of the report. This is one that showed what the life expectancy is around Spokane County and how it changes per zip code. So if you can look at the color-coded map on the screen, that green area, which you can't read too well, but that's the Riverside downtown area where the life expectancy is 72 years. Now, if you look at the South Hill, in particular the Southgate neighborhood way down south, that's where the life expectancy is 88 years. So that's a 16-year gap just in a couple miles difference in Spokane County. So some of the aspects and some of the things that play into those differences are things like access to public schools, public transit, maybe affordable childcare in addition. See how it's all interwoven. Also access to hospitals and other mental health services. That's a 16-year gap that Peter is going to look at. Why are these gaps so large in some of the communities around Spokane County? Vanessa Perez, she's going to focus on the mental health aspect. According to the report, women are severely more impacted with struggling with poor mental health compared to others around the area. In fact, suicide was the #2 cause of deaths for youths in Spokane County. So Vanessa is going to speak with a mental health and suicide expert, as well as women around the region, just about how it's been going. Women reported from 2016 to 2020, the amount of people who reported poor mental health nearly doubled to 29% of the people who reported. So Vanessa is going to take a look at that. In addition, I had a role in this today. This morning, I interviewed the Women Helping Women Fund Executive Director, Heather Hamlin. So they're the group that commissions this report and put it out. So her and I spoke on a live stream, but you can still watch it on KXLY Plus and KXLY.com. We talked about some of the statistics that jumped out to both of us, but also looked at some of the hopeful aspects. You know, there's a lot of good nonprofits in our area doing good work, and part of the goal is just to educate people about these resources available to them. With a struggling single mother may not know that she has access to these resources, so that's part of the goal of what we're doing there. So again, all that coverage begins tonight at 4 News Now at 6 p.m. You can watch that live stream with Heather Hamlin and I right now. But in addition, we're going to have full special team coverage taking place this evening tonight. And that's all starts at 4 News Now at 6. So that's all we have for today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown. Thank you for taking a look at this special reporting project, and we'll have more coming up tonight at 6. But for now, live in studio, I'm Rob King for KXLY Plus.